Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Aidan.
I'm Gaynor.
I'm Sophie.
Today we've got why eating healthy is so expensive in America.
Yeah. Why eating healthy is expensive everywhere.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah, because they tell you to eat fresh vegetables,
But if you,
fresh fruit.
normally fresh vegetables and fresh fruits are quite cheap, aren't they?
Depends.
Yeah,
they've got a lot.
it can
of
be quite expensive to be fair, I think.
Can it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really know, to be honest, I don't eat like that. But
Like I used to make smoothies all the time, and it cost a fortune.
Really? Yeah, we thought, especially because it's blended.
Yeah.
more in America?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I used to buy frozen ones more.
Huh. Anyway, let's find out why
Yeah.
eating healthy is so expensive in America.
With $10, you can buy this many donuts and this many apples. If you opt for the donuts, you get a lot more calories. But not all calories are created equal. Apples contain fiber and vitamins, while donuts are full of saturated fats and chemically processed ingredients. Even though apples are healthier for you, you have to eat more of them to get the same number of calories as one donut. And it would cost you about $5 more, which means the cost-effective choice is usually not the nutritionally sound one.
There's a strong relationship between diets that are low in fruits and vegetables and obesity and diabetes.
These two chronic diseases now rank among the nation's gravest health concerns. Produce is essential for a healthy diet, but Americans aren't eating enough of it. And
That's quite a lot, isn't it? 36.5% of American adults are obese.
Yeah. That's a huge amount of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
And
I think it's portion control more than anything.
yeah.
I think because they like to give you a lot of food, doesn't mean you have to eat it.
Exactly. But you would, like I
Yeah.
would, if I was paying for it, I'd
Yeah.
eat as much as I could.
I think a lot of people, if they know how to portion control, they would take it home. So they would eat what they wanted, and then take the
Every
rest
time
home.
I take it
Yeah.
home, I never eat it at
no.
home.
No, I don't. So it's kind of a waste then,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I'd rather have a portion size that's smaller where I'm going to eat it all so there's not leftovers on the plate there.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get
Yeah.
overfaced by huge portions of food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
I'm surprised about that though.
gravest health concerns. Produce is essential for a healthy diet, but Americans aren't eating enough of it, and part of the problem is cost. So what can be done to add more produce to the American plate?
Fresh fruits and vegetables are often more expensive to farm than other types of crops that end up in processed foods.
For example, fresh strawberries have to be picked by hand, but strawberries destined for preserves can be harvested by a machine. Bumps and bruises don't matter in the process, and machines are more efficient and cheaper in the long run than human labor. This extra work is reflected in the price difference between fresh strawberries and other crops, and it also makes fresh strawberries more expensive to buy than processed strawberries.
Government subsidies also play a role in the cost difference. For example, the USDA doesn't subsidize leafy vegetable crops in the same way it subsidizes wheat, soy, and corn.
These three crops make up a lot of processed food. So products full of high fructose corn syrup and soybean oil have an unfair advantage. When it comes to cost, the less nutritious food will win out. Other incentives are needed to keep people away from cheap, processed foods.
Taxes on tobacco and alcohol have been effective at curbing consumption.
This line shows the average price per pack of cigarettes over the past 40 years. The rising prices are partly fueled by federal and state cigarette tax increases in 1980.
That's showing 2014, and it's $7 a pack. That's expensive. One pack of cigarettes.
Well, over here it's about
10,
I'd say
11
10
pounds.
to £15.
yeah, for like a pack of
Yeah, so some you can get that's worth about £15.
yeah, which is insane.
Yes.
Because my mum said like when she was like younger, she used to smoke, and she said like it was really cheap to smoke, so obviously everyone did
Yeah.
it. But she said now how can people
No,
afford it?
no.
You can't. You couldn't.
And I think they put the prices up to stop
stop
people.
it, yeah.
But they just find
Yeah.
something else like vaping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's not really cheap at the same time,
No,
really.
No.
3 throughout the early 2000s and 2009. Meanwhile, per capita cigarette consumption, shown by this line, has steadily decreased as prices have gone up.
And some researchers are arguing that we need to start thinking about a junk food tax. The tax would focus on non-essential food items like candy, soda, and potato chips.
These unhealthy foods would be taxed at the manufacturing level, and higher costs at checkout could steer customers toward healthier options.
But a junk food tax alone won't fix obesity.
Or the already high costs of a healthy diet. So what can be done? We could make produce sexy. Okay, well there are other things too.
To address the cost issues, some programs are springing up that make produce more affordable for lower income people through subsidies.
And since 2014, the USDA has granted over $65 million to expand these programs throughout the US.
There's also the Fruit and Vegetable Prescription Program, or FVRX.
Doctors can give vouchers for produce to low-income patients who are at high risk of diet-related disease. Growing produce in home or community gardens can encourage healthy eating with little investment, but finding time to cook, let alone garden, can be a burden for families.
We don't yet know which strategies and programs are going to work best, but they're worth testing for one simple reason. If Americans ate a wider variety of fruits and vegetables and more fruits and vegetables, we know they'd be a whole lot healthier.
You can buy produce cheaper, like if it's going to go out of date that day or it's starting to bruise. You can they sell it for like a lot less. You can do
There's
it.
like a separate aisle for it or a separate shelf for it, isn't there?
Yeah,
there is over
reduced
here.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also we do have a sugar tax over here, don't we?
I was going to say, I'm sure we did, or we were going to.
No, we do. We definitely have a sugar tax because it's more expensive to buy a can of Coke than it is a Diet Coke.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, they put a tax on the sugar.
And I know, like, supermarkets and stuff now, they've started doing, like a cardboard box of, like, loads of different, like, fruit and veg, like, random bits for, like, £1.50, £2, which is really good as well. Like, you don't choose what's in it, but...
No. I think they need to do more shows with cooking, showing you how, you can buy this produce and you can make this with it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, I think, they just get overwhelmed with what they've got in the refrigerator and they're like, what am I supposed to make with that?
And then they'll buy too much and they'll just throw it away, so they think, oh, I'm not going to buy it again. Yeah.
But yeah, it's not really helping if like it's more expensive to buy healthier foods. That's obviously a reason why there probably is a lot of obesity there.
Yeah. But the sad thing is like say it's buy a pizza, everybody has a slice of pizza and
it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Like,
If you're on a low income, you kind of gravitate towards. But there's so much more. You can pastas, rices. You can make a vegetable curry and rice for probably about 35 cents a serving. It's not expensive. People just choose fast food
because it's fast. It's
easier.
Yeah. Like I know my friend got me a slow cooker. And I've actually made like some like vegetable curries in it, but that's all I've made really up to now in it. But it's good because it's simple, it's easy, it's quick. Like you just open the stuff, just put it in. I'll come to work, and then by the time I get home, it's like cooked for me.
Yeah. The only thing with that is that obviously it's just you, so then you've got vegetable curry for a long time.
Well, what I do is I just freeze it. Yeah. So you've got it, but then I'm one of them people where I don't want to take it out the freezer to defrost it.
Yeah. I know.
People might get home from work after a long day and the last thing they want to do is cook a full meal.
Exactly, yeah.
And like me, I end up cooking 3 different things, which does my head in. Yeah. He'll want one thing, Darren will want something else, and I'll want something else, so it's like 3 different things. So I've started ordering like Hello Fresh boxes or boxes, and so we say...
Me and Dad would most of the time go for the same thing.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
But that's why I order those boxes.
Until you want something like a shepherd's pie, and I'm like, no.
I know what you don't like. I know you're not a fan of like mashed potato or stews or anything like that.
Stews, God. The beefy stews.
I know.
I don't care. There's other stuff that are good for me as well that I could eat instead.
But Darren would live on chicken and bread every day. Everything has to have bread.
Now, every so often you'd need to have a chippy.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. But
Get as a pie.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I feel like over here though, like it's not just in America. Like we could also like as a society like eat a lot healthier.
I don't know what the percentage of obesity is over here.
It's not as high.
It won't be as high as that.
No,
it might be
but
quite
I think
high
we're not
compared to a lot of other countries.
Too far behind, you know. I think we are catching up.
I think the only difference is the portion sizes. The portion sizes are a lot bigger over there.
Yeah. So then it just makes sense.
I remember
I feel like a lot of the stuff has a lot more sugar in over there as well.
Yeah, a lot of salt as well. But I remember ordering a mixed salad, and it came, and I was like, seriously, that could feed like 6 people. It was huge.
Like a side salad, and it was like...
It was like over here, if you ordered a Caesar salad, it would probably be in a bowl about this big.
Yeah.
You know, with 1 breast of chicken on the top. Over there, it's, if you were to make like a family salad in a huge bowl, that would be one, and probably
like a platter dish.
Yeah, and probably like 2 chicken breasts on there. It's crazy the amount of food you get.
Taking a plate.
If you're hungry now, you're not going to complain anyway. Yeah.
No.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.
Bye.